in analysis, the goal is to trade the logical intention. So I will give you a procedure of analysis of the logical intention, like in a way of top-down analysis. So we start with the zones, and the most important thing here for the zones is to know exactly how to identify the zone and what does the zone do. What does it do? So let us start with the zone directly, starting with the weekly. So I'll first of all start with the weekly. Let us start with the weekly in terms of zones because we can also do with the monthly, but it will be very, very, very big. So what you must do is that you start on the weekly. First of all, identify the actual candle where we are in now. This is the actual candle where we are in. So you look up and look for a twist. A twist is a cross between SSA and SSB. That's what we call a twist. This is a twist, right? Then you take a line, a ray, an horizontal ray. An horizontal ray is different, is a little bit different than an horizontal line. This is a ray. A ray starts from the point where you click and goes to the right till the infinity. But an horizontal line is mostly goes from where you click left to right. So don't use an horizontal line. Use a ray like this and place it on the twist. So that will be the first point of the zone. So you use an orange color like this and then name it sell twist because everything that is above the price is it. Every zone that's above the price will be sells. So sell twist. So that's how we do it. And then you click on. That's the first part of the zone. So since a zone is normally a rectangle like this, a zone is normally a rectangle like this. So that first line below, this is it, the twist line. Then we go we go up again and we look left up when I say above the current price. And then we look left, we identify a mountain of Tenkan. Why do I call it a mountain? Is because that extremity of Tenkan going up there is because when the price is going up, going down, it is creating mountain like this with Tenkan. See Tenkan here creating a mountain here, another Tenkan creating a mountain, then going down, and then rising up again, creating this mountain, then going down, and then rising up again, and then creating this mountain. At each time at this mountain, those are zones also. Those extremity. Zones are basically an extremity when the price becomes too expensive to keep moving to the upside. So we remember that and then we mark it as a zone. So then I will then come here and click sell MNT. Why do I call it sell MNT? I name it sell MNT because normally MNT means mountain, right? So this is just a shortcut of the rising mountain. I don't want to have a lot of write up on my right side. So I name it MNT, like some letter of the word mountain. So then I erase other black lines. So for me to erase other black lines, I will just lock these lines and like secure lock this line and then click on and erase the rest. So that's it. So that's it for the weekly. Let me erase the weekly. Let me go on the daily to try to show you exactly how to do on daily too. So on a daily, what we do is that we identify exactly the same procedure. We identify where the candle is now. What we do on the daily, we look up, we look up like this, and then we look left. What are we looking for in the left side? We look where SSA and SSB just cross each other. This here. So why they cross each other, and then we take a ray and horizontally we click on it, and then we take a purple color, is it purple? Pink color, a pink color, and then we name it sell twist. There's a twist, right? And then we wait the price to come there, and then we do it the same thing. We go up again, we go higher again, and again we look left, and then we realize where Tenkan, the extreme Tenkan from the top side, and then we mark it with an horizontal ray, and then we call it again cell MNT. That's then a zone. So it's a zone. Why? Because normally it's a rectangle like this, but I don't want to have big rectangle because I will be trading in 15 minutes or 1 hour or 5 minutes. I don't want to be inside a big rectangle. So I prefer to use lines this way so that my chart is a little bit clearer when I go in lower time frame because we are doing top-down analysis. So let us do also for 4 hour. In 4 hour, where we are in now is at this price, right? We are at this price level now. So what we realize that looking down and looking left, we have this twist where the price just tap in and start going up. So we 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 use an horizontal ray, place on the twist, exactly on the twist, and then use a sky blue color, and then name it by twist, right? That's by twist. And then we look down again and then look left and realize where and identify where Tenkan was at this extremity. And then we name it, we take a line and an horizontal ray, place on the Tenkan extremity and name it by MNT, by mountain. So because that's the zone, right? That's the zone where we can buy. So that's exactly the same thing. This is normally a rectangle. This form normally a rectangle like this. You can form a rectangle like this. But I will not use a rectangle uh, for higher time frame from H4 to monthly. H4 to monthly, I will not use a rectangle. I will just use line. I recommend you to use line also. So now we go on H1. On H1, what we do is the same thing. But now we use rectangles. So first of all, we identify where the price is. This is where the price is. And then we look down and we look left. What do we see? A twist, a cross, where SSA cross above the an intersection line, an intersection point where SSA crossed above SSB is a twist. And then we actually also identify a mountain where the lowest Tenkan from this downtrend, right? The lowest Tenkan that created also these twists. So we have something like this. We have something like this then, and then we take a rectangle now, and then we mark, we place the first point of the rectangle on the twist at this point exactly, and then the second point of the rectangle on the mountain, and then we select a rectangle that has borders, continuous borders, because we want a plain rectangle, right? So, and then we name it by, simply by, because it already have twist and mountain in it. We name it by, and then we drag the rectangle to the right till here. Till here. So the price can come in, tap at this level, and then continue to the upside. That's what the price can do. So that will be a zone. So now that's how you identify. That's the mechanical way to identify the zones. That's the mechanical way to identify the zone. Now I want to talk to you about two types of zones. We have major zones, and then we have minor zones. So major zones are drawn with a continuous line. What do I call a continuous line? When I draw a rectangle like this is a rectangle with a continuous line. And then minor zones are drawn with an interrupted line rectangle, like place like dot, 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 some dots. That's also a rectangle, but with dots. So let me help you identify the major zones. Major zones are mostly zones where the price will tap in and make a huge reversal like this. But minor zones, So major zones are mostly the intention of major zones. Like when we talk about intention, logical intention, logically, the intention is reversals, and those reversals can be huge, can be long. That's why I call it major. And then for minor zones, the intention can be just a break through the zone, a breakthrough, a break through the zones, through the zone, yeah. Or I do a rebound, and a rebound on the zone, like I come in the zone, I rebound, and then before I break, right? Before I break through. And rarely, that's not too often. Rarely I reverse like a major. That's why I call it a minor zone, because most of the time we break this zone. We pass through that zone like a knife inside a butter. A reversal. The reversal doesn't happen too often, right? Rarely a reversal. So those are the intention for each zones. The intention of big zones are on major zones are mostly reversal. Mostly reversal. So those are the intention that you need to remember. So where are then the major zones? So on this uptrend, right? Let us identify major zone. This one is a major zone because it is at the extremity of this uptrend, right? This is a major zone. So between this twist and the Tenkan mountain down, it is a major zone. So I name it by like this. This is a major zone. Okay, right? And then you also have a major zone for the cell here that has not been touched yet. This one and this one. So I just take the twist and the Tenkan mountain above here. Okay, like this. This Tenkan mountain. Okay. So and then I name it, and I give me a name of this zone like a cell. The name is logically what I would do here is I will just sell. If the price come back at this level, like this is the price here. The price come here, I will sell. Obviously, if the price go below, I'll buy. Obviously, there is nothing else that I will do. That's why I name it. I name it with the action that I will be doing. I don't name it with my baby name or of my girlfriend name, something like that. So now there is something in the middle, in between two major zones, because major zones have the particularity where they are drawn with, you see the line, the line of this rectangle is a straight line, right? No interruption between the line. Like the borders are with straight lines. So now the minor zone is where the fufu is. This alien like UAP unidentify this eye, unidentified aerial phenomena, like this eye, right? Like I told you, like Ishimoku is like a little bit like an alien, some type of shit. You see this eye, it look like a little bit an alien, alien stuff. So you take this zone, that alien eye, okay, you take the twist because the twist happened there above, and then you take the Tenkan mountain inside this cloud here. Because if I click on Tenkan, the exact Tenkan is a little bit below like this. Okay. So and then the twist is just here, right? So and then I will change the border. You take another border, you take an interrupted line border. You see the borders of this rectangle is a little bit like I have dots. I have like separated line, right? Like this. It's not a straight line like this. It's not a straight line, right? You understand? Because it's a minor zone, then I will name this minor zone with a not capital letter, but small letters, by. Why do I name it by? It's just because when we were at the top like this, I had this zone here, right? And then I knew that since this zone is a minor zone, the first intention of this zone is that when the price will come back here, it will break through because it's not a major reversal. A major reversal didn't happen at this zone. This is what happened, just a small pullback. So it will break through. It's rather it breaks through like it broke through, or it came and do a rebound, go up before breaking through. So breakthrough is the first one. Do a rebound is the third one. I said, what did I say again? There is another version. Reversal, bounce, cross directly. Or okay, or it can do for rare cases, it comes and tap into the zone and then reversal like sorry, a major zones. That's the rare case for the big reversal. So that's the intention on each of these zones. So that is a little bit what we have for zones for now. And then from here, let me try to look for other zones on the left, so that I explain to you a little bit the major zones. Let us take this case, for example. Let us take this case. In this case, we had here a long downtrend, right? A long downtrend from here. This long downtrend left a zone here, right? A major zone that I will use a rectangular shape that I will name cell with capital letter. This was a cell. I use the Tenkan, the Tenkan and the twist for the zone. I drag it to the right side till here. So when the price will come back to the major zone, you see, when it came back to that major zone, we had again another huge reversal to the downside. So it's the same thing for the buy for the bottom of this previous cell here. Let me take like this. That was a buy, right? See all of the big reversal that we had here, right? All of the big reversal, even in this anterior place, we also have another big reversal like buys, other buys. So those are the major zones. The extremity of a long downtrend like this, looking left at the left side of the price, create big movement. But now, in between two big major zones, we can have a fufu, an alien eye, where we have something like this. We have this place. At this place, we have a minor zone. A minor zone that I told you that it can be, if you have market here sell like this, because the price will have been down here and then the price will start down here and start going up. What the minor zone can do is that it can make it reverse. That is very rare. It can pass through. That's very often, like that's common. Pass through, then make a rebound on the other side, or rebound before passing through, right? Those are the three cases, right? Those are the three cases. So in this case, it passed through, make a rebound on the other side, then continue to the upside. So that's what exactly a minor zone do. Let us look at another minor zone. Let us look at this minor zone in between this buy, this major zone. This is a major, right? This major zone here and this major zone at this point. Those two, right, created this minor zone in between, isn't it? So this minor zone now was like this with an interrupted line like this. What happened here, if you have said buy at this point, what happened here is that the price started falling down, but it came and rebounded. Then the next move, the next touch was what? A breakthrough. So as I told you, a minor zone can rebound, can break through, or in rare case, reverse. This is very rare, the bottom one. In this case, it will rebound first, then break through. Okay, so those are the intentions that you need to understand. These are another minor zone who break through before rebound. This one rebound first before breaking through. So I'm talking about this minor zone here. This minor zone here. First of all, breakthrough, then rebound, right? Breakthrough, then rebound. This one was first of all rebound, then breakthrough the zone to take the other zone. So, but major zones are turning points. Major zones are where the price is very expensive. Major zones are very turning point. In between, you can have some small zone. It's very normal. Like the price doesn't go straight like that. It's very rare that you see a price going straight like this, breaking all of this one time. It's very rare. So that's a little bit what you need to understand about zones. So there's something that happened in 4 hour. In 4 hour time frame, you will realize that I do not use minor zones. You can have a minor zone here, right? But it's very rare for big time frame from 4 hour to monthly to have minor zone. But if you have a minor zone like this, just put an interrupted line at the twist, and then another interrupted line at the at the Tenkan mountain, and then name it by like this one. Because when the price will come and fall into that buy twist here, it can break it just for you to remember about it. That's how you need to do it. Just for you to remember about it. And then that's what happened here. But in general, from 4 hour, you will not have too much minor zones. You will have mostly big zone because you don't have a lot of alien eyes here. Yeah, it happens, but as I said, it happens not frequently. So you have mostly major zones. Okay. So with that said, let us now do the top-down analysis with using zones, right? Let us do the top-down analysis. Do the top-down analysis that I'm trying to show you. Let us start from weekly. I will not start from monthly because it will be too big. By the time that you reach a monthly, this monthly zone is too far below here. I'm not even sure that we will go back there within the next year. So let us start with weekly. So top analysis work like this, right? You start with weekly, you identify zones above zones. For the weekly, here is the price, right? And then I look up and then I see this twist. And then I will take the line, the ray, and then I will go back on my line weekly. Okay, how do I do this? I don't know if I already explained to you how I pick without changing color each time. How I just pick line. Let us say that this line was a red line. For me to save it as if in my time frame I use a red color, I'll just come here and click on save the model. I click on these three buttons on the left of the color. I click on save the model and I put it in red like this, and then I save. So when I will have a line like this, a black line, rather for me to come and change, I start changing color, like I change here many times. I just click here and I click on red. It will turn into red directly. You can also do it with rectangles. It's very easy to do it also with rectangles, right? And then you come here, click on this button on the left side of the color, and then click on save, and then name it red. To erase it, you can directly erase a model that you just say. You come on it, and then on the left of the name, you just put erase, like withdraw or erase, something like that. I just erase it. It is not more appearing on my list of saving models. So I have a model here that is a twist above the price. So I will call it sell twist, right? Then when I call it save twist, I lock it. Why do I lock it like this? I lock it for one reason. Because when I want to erase my black drawing, I don't want my lines to be erased too. So when I go and identify this Tenkan mountain here, I use the weekly line and I call cell MNT for cell mountain is a zone, right? Then I lock it. Then I right click on the child and then I erase the drawings. And then I have it. I have it like this. Okay, let me draw it. Let me place this one, this mountain very clearly. Okay, this is it directly here. So okay, I have this and then from here, what I will do is that for the weekly is cool. We have something above that we have the zone above. Then for the daily, I will first of all, I'll go down, then down on daily. This is the price. And then I look up, look to the upside. When I look to the upside, I look left now. Um, I look left and then identify the twist. This is one twist here. Identify this one twist and then the Tenkan mountain that created that twist. So I have this. So when I identify, I take a ray and horizontal ray, I mark it, and then I call it cell twist. This is a twist. I call it cell twist, and then I lock it. All right. And then I can also identify this Tenkan mountain too on the left side that created that twist. Okay. That make it zones. And then I call it cell MNT. Then I lock it. So I have the upside of the zone above the price here. So now for the zone below the price, right? I have zones below the price. I look down. This is a little bit at the right side of the price because if I take the line of the price, the line of the price is here. It's a little bit, this twist is a little bit at the right side, but it doesn't matter. Normally zones are, to identify zone, you look down and left, right? To the left side, but this one you look to the right side. It doesn't matter, it's the same thing. The price can arrive here in the future. So I will take this one, but when I take this one as a point for my first zone, I have three Tenkan mountain on the left. So it can look confusing, but it is not. So since I have three Tenkan mountain, I can also realize that I also have three twists. This is the second twist here, a third twist here, right? This was my first twist, right? So I can just take the most recent twist and the most recent Tenkan mountain and make my zone, my two lines based on them, right? I will take this one. So I will not take the previous twist here. I will just take the most recent Tenkan. I will take this. So that's how I select it, right? So I place exactly the line on the twist and name it by twist. That is very logical. And then I lock the line because I will erase the drawing very soon. And then I also do the same thing for I buy the mountain. I buy the mountain here. And then I right click and erase every other line. So that's how I've framed the market, right? The zone above, the zone down. And as I told you, those zones, it's not because I'm using lines. Those are normally rectangles like this of zones, right? Those are normally rectangles like this. And the price is here. So the price can, okay, you get the point, the price can move over. So what I get now, what I have now is what I have now is um let us do it also on 4 hour. On 4 hour, I have here, when I zoom very well, from where the price is now, I identify where the price is. The price is now here. I look down and I look left. And then I'll identify that I have a twist here. I will take the 4 hour line, a blue color, a sky blue color, a light sky blue color. And if I click on the cloud or a place here, okay, I'm exactly at the this is where I can buy twist. So that's what is happening now. The twist is getting bought now in 4 hour because you just tap on the twist here, and then I have the mountain here that are locking also. Those are my major zones. Okay, so that's what I will have below the price, the actual price. Now, above the actual price, I cannot say that this is not a mountain. It can be a mountain if this cloud in the future create a twist. If there is no twist, there is no mountain. All right. It's only when the cloud create a twist like this that there is a mountain. So I need to go higher and to the left again to find something. So when I go to the left, I find what? I find something here. I find this this twist, this exact twist here, and this exact mountain here. So you can directly place a twist like this, where I'll call cell twist. I name it cell twist, then I lock in. Then I name this mountain cell mountain, then I lock in. Cell element D, then I lock in. So I erase other drawings, and I lock in because when I erase other drawings, I don't want to erase my lines. Okay. Okay. So that's what we have. From where the price is, we have a zone above, we have a zone down, right? So those are major zones on higher time frame. All of them are major zones. I do not use any interrupted line like this. I do not turn it into an interrupted line like this because those are major zones. So this looks like a minor zone because it looks like a twist, by the way, at this point. The question is, should I use a minor zone? Anyway, let us let it as major for the moment. So what we got here now, in 1 hour, we not use a line. We basically use a rectangle. At this point, what we have, the price is here. Then we look down, and look to the left. To the left, what do we get? What do we get here? To the left, we get a twist and a mountain. A twist here and a mountain. So we take a rectangle. The first point is on the twist. The second point is at the rectangle, like this. It's at the mountain, and then I select my major zone, and this is a major zone, right? This is a major zone, and then I name it by. I will not put twist on mountain because it's already included. I already know how. If it's a by, it means that the twist is here and the mountain is down. And then I lock it, right? I do the same thing for the upside. I look up, I look to the left. Basically, for this one, again, the twist is on the right side of the price, but it doesn't matter. So what I'll do, I'll just draw the twist from here because the price will keep evolve to the right side. The price will keep evolve to the right side, and then I'm in a position now. I think I need to exit this position. Give me 1 second. I can just exit this portion. I will not want to get it wrong. for okay. Okay, I'll just exit this portion. Okay, let me exit this portion. Okay, let me put where I just exited. Okay, I just exited, yeah. Okay, so what we have now is this okay, we try to identify a major zone above here. This is the major zone above that we have at this point. We have a major zone here. I'll call it a cell directly, a cell. This is a major cell. When the price will come back at this level, we need to pay attention of. And then we lock it. And then we lock it this way. Okay. This is what we got. So that's what we got. Since that's what we got, what we do is that let us erase the black drawing like this. Okay. So these are the measures. Now, basically, the most important time frame is 1 hour. After you do the top-down analysis like this, you arrive at 1 hour. You don't go below in 15 minutes. No, for zones. You also have here a minor zone, as we saw earlier. This is a minor zone. You mark it. Very important. It's not because it's a minor zone that you don't mark. This is a minor zone that you call a cell because it's a cell. We name it a cell because the price break through it and then it's doing a rebound. So rebound on it and then going down. So that's exactly what is happening. So the conversation that we have in between zones is that the price went down, broke this minor zone, making a rebound, and then it's going down now. Right? We can come by here and we can start selling at this point. Right? That's exactly what is happening with the price now. Okay, that's exactly what that was happening. So from this, what do I have to tell you again? What do I have to tell you again? Okay, so we have identified the logical intention of the each zone, right? The major zones are mostly for reversal. So when the price will come back at this level, we will have can have a big reversal to the upside. Same thing from here, big reversal to the downside. So it's the same thing for the 4 hours, for the 4 hour zones. Even at this point, we are still in the zone here. When the price will be inside here, it's still the 4 hour zone. It's not because it's separated by two lines like big like this. It's just because sometimes when it's big, or you can think that it's not a zone, but it's a zone, right? Just for you to get aware. You just get aware that it's still a zone. Okay, so I think I'm done with the explanation of how you identify zones and how you do the top-down analysis. That's exactly how you frame a market with zones. That's how your market can look like. Exactly this picture, market. You know what happened here. You know the intention of here. You know, I already told you the intention. So what we will do as an exercise, right? From everything that I told you here, right? Let me first of all talk to you about something. You see these zones, this 1 hour zone here above, right? When the price are getting expensive, no buyer want to buy here. That is why, logically, the intention of sellers will be to reduce the price down because there will be no buyer here. Nobody want to buy expensive things. Great buyer want to buy cheap things at cheap price because they want to make a margin. So they wait the price to go down before buying it again. So that's the intention. That's the logical reasoning that you need to have around zones. Expensive price, right? As I said here, it is the excessively high price that drive buyers away and push sellers to lower the price to liquidate their product and make profit before buyers leave for competitor and lose their current profit margin. Because when the price is too high, buyers find it excessive and prefer to wait for price to drop during sales, during like Black Friday, to buy cheaper. That's why everybody like Black Fridays. Most people like Black Fridays. So when they can get cheaper price, and since they will go to buy product there at a reasonable price to go and make margin later on. So H1 zones are the most important thing. On all of this top-down analysis, I've shown you weekly, daily, 4 hour, but H1 is the most important time frame. That is where you can make logical reasoning about the intention. For example, H1 is just giving you something that is a minor zone where we will have a rebound to continue to the downside. So the golden zones are H1 major zones. Those are the golden zones. H1 major zone, year and year. Those are the golden zones because this is where you can have major reversal, big reversals. I show you it already in the past, right? Okay, so the price moves zones to zones. From a zone, it can be a minor zone to another major zones, then to a major zone to another minor zone, then to another major zones. Major to minor, minor to major, or major to major. So that's how the price move. So you can actually buy and sell on major and minor and withdraw your profit exactly at those levels. Those are the golden zones, then, those rectangles of 1 hour. Stay focused on 1 hour. When you finish this, take a focus on 1 hour because most of the time you would start taking position in 15 minutes or 5 minutes. So take a focus on 1 hour. Don't go and do zones on 15 minutes. Don't care too much about 15-minute zones. Don't care too much. It will not help you. I don't recommend. There are some people who find my organization very interesting, my structure very interesting, and go and find a way to sell, to do zones on 15 minutes. But I did not do that, so I don't recommend that. So the exercises that I want to do for you, that I want you to do are these. Duplicate this Google Sheet now, and then pick a pair, draw the zones on weekly, and then label it as I label on the left, right, this. Label them from weekly, daily, 4 hour, and then do the top-down analysis. Do screenshot of each time frame as I did like this. You see, I did a screenshot I placed on the document so that you remember. After watching the video, you can also use the chat, the Google Sheet. And then when you place it on the document, you screenshot, you screenshot with the name, and then you mark some things like that, or for people to know what you are actually doing. And then you do the top-down analysis. The top-down analysis is to do it from weekly to 1 hour and know what you can expect from your own drawing, right? Zones is not the only thing that we use for structure. So let us move on to the next, and let me show you the next element for structure. But do the exercise and then send a screenshot in the group, and then just for verification, and then participate with other students, the VIP group for students. Validate, but don't criticize, just stay positive. We all validate. We are all here to make profit. We are all here to analyze one. We all learn, we all progress. So see you for the next video.